Very warm greetings to the learners. This is Dr. Meenakshi. In the previous video, we learned how to prepare a control chart for range. And during that process, we were able to trace out certain out of control samples. So I hope you remember from the previous video, we just narrowed down to 2 points, which were basically showing that these are the 2 points which are actually out of control limits. So just with a quick recap, the very beginning we had that sample of 20 with 4 observations, and initially the first step was we try to find out the range value by using the formula of maximum minus minimum for the first 5 values and for the rest of the sample. Then we try to find out the value of the central line by having it as through the sum of the ranges and the total number of sample. Then we found out the upper control limit by using the formula of D4 R bar. Your R bar is the central line, and D4 value, D3 values we have obtained from the appendix given for the control charts. So this way, with the help of range, central line, and upper control limit and lower control limit, we were able to find out that how to plot a line graph for range, a control chart for range. And during that process we traced out that there were 2 points which were out of control because they were exceeding the upper control limit, as the upper control limit was 68.46, but these 2 points have the value of 80 and 70, which was exceeding the upper control limit. For the lower control limit, it was 0, which was basically coinciding, or it was overlapping with the x-axis value, so there was no point which was moving beyond that particular value. So these are the 2 points. First of all, what we'll do, we just have to highlight these 2 points which are actually going out of control. So the first step is you have to find out the points, you have to highlight those 2 points. The other point was the point 17 with value of 70, and obviously it's exceeding because our upper control limit is 68.46. Now what I'll do, I'll just reduce the size of this chart and I'll try to put this chart here so that we can work with the calculation part here. Okay, now what we'll do, I'll just insert one line here for the title, revised control limits. Okay, so this is the first one. Here we are going to write down revised control revised central line. As you remember from our previous videos also, where we have tried to explore how to revise the X bar chart when there is variation, some standard deviation thing or the range thing, we had already prepared. So similarly here we are also going to do the same thing. Upper control limit, this will be the new one. Why? Because we already have an upper control limit. This one will be the revised one. Your lower control limit, new. Okay, so in the revised control limit, what we are doing, we are basically trying to understand how we can revise so that these out of control points can be removed, can this line graph be improved, right? So in the revised central line, the formula, or we can also call it as R bar new. Why? Because the central line was called R bar, so this is also revised central line, it will be called at R bar new. So for that we have the formula, as you remember, sum of all the range values minus those 2 values which are basically out of these sample points. That means they are out of control samples. Okay, minus this thing divided by K minus D. See, I forgot to write D here. For that, what I'll do, I'll just put a blank one here. Okay, so basically what is D? If you remember from the previous slides, D is, small d is the number of discarded samples. So here how many number of discarded samples we have? 1, and this is 2. So here D is 2. I'll just write down here, this is basically the number of discarded samples. Okay, so that you can remember it. Now because I forgot it to place it here, I'll revive the formula. See, in Excel you have to be very careful with the formula and specifically with the cell values, because one small mistake can actually spoil your whole effort to prepare a chart, and you won't be able to getting the desired amount of result which you are looking forward to. Fine. So right, this is how we are going to find the value of our revised central line. Okay, now upper control limit, the new value for upper control limit will be r bar new, that is your revised control limit into the D4 value, right? After the D4 value we are going to write down the D3. Okay, so for lower control limit, the new value again that will be equal to r bar new into your D3 value. Fine, just putting $sign here so that we can get result for the rest of the sample. And here also, although it's 0, but still it's important to do, otherwise there will be error in our calculations. So I'll just teach you one more trick. You just have to click here and see. This is the beauty of working on Excel. Okay, so this is our revised control limit, upper control limit, new, and lower control limit. Right, now you know to prepare a line graph we need 4 values: the range, revised central line, that is r bar new, upper control limit, and lower control limit. I could take these values just from here only, but because we have 2 discarded sample points here which we didn't removed, and if we remove here the data will be shuffled and that will create an error. So what I'll do, I'll just copy and paste it somehow here. See, so this is what we needed, right? Now there were 2 points which were causing some trouble. Okay, I'll show you one thing. If I insert the line graph, so this is the new graph that we have obtained. For clarity, I'll remove the grid line. You can see still we have those 2 points. So what should we do? We should delete the 2 points. Let's see what will happen. Delete, and the other point, delete. So this is your new R bar chart. Just have a look and compare it with the previous one. This was the previous one in which there were 2 points which were creating some out of control patterns, and now because we revised the chart we used formula to remove those out of control or discarded sample values. Now you can see very well those 2 points which were exceeding the upper control limit, they are now removed. They have now what we did basically, we basically identified those points and then we removed them. We took the corrective action to eliminate them. So from this I hope it will be very much clear to you how to prepare a revised R bar chart, and in the previous video we learned how to prepare a control chart for range. So if there are any queries, if you are still not clear with something, please feel free to ask. Hopefully we'll be discussing more such valuable videos and discussions so that you can prepare yourself for the industrial lab examination, and you can very easily aware and understand how to do these calculations on Excel. Excel is a very easy and very helpful tool. The only trick is you need to remember how to use a formula, what is the formula, how to use it, and you didn't have to make any sort of more effort. You just have to be very cautious while picking up the formula and using it in the Excel. I hope the content has been clear to you. Thank you very much and have a good time.